What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here with another attack strategy video. This is something I've been playing around with. It's a fun attack strategy. It's not going to be anything mind-blowing or anything like that. It's just something that I am having a lot of fun using because it's a fun attack strategy. What it is, I think I haven't seen any videos about this comp, so I mean, I call it a brutal attack. Or we played around with pitch, slap for like P.E.K.K.A. But what is this army comp? Let's talk about that. So the army comp is, let's use this color. It is 4 healers, 3 P.E.K.K.As, 5 witches, 4 wizards, 1 BBD or baby drag, and like 3 archers, I think, and Phil. 2 rage, 2 jump. And what it is basically a queen walk, closed walk into a P.E.K.K.A. kill squad with CC bowlers, with 1 witch, CC bowlers, and 3 P.E.K.K.As. The outside flank is your BK as an escort, taking for your 4 witches and 3, or hopefully 4, but 3 wizards. And the way to think about this is to think of them as groups. You got a tank or escort, tank, right, or escort. You're going to need a range, either reach, but specifically air when I talk range. And then the last part would be the power, right? The power. So if you can think in terms of that, one group must have a tank or escort, ranged troops, and power. You split this up. You can how you split that up as far as sections of the base, very similar to how the witch slap is, where you kind of divide it up into thirds. The other thing is you got the Grundinator attack, which is divided up into range, tankage, and power, with the Valkyrie combination with bowlers, and the healers sustaining it, overwhelming it. You got the queen staying up with the range, shooting in the air as well. But as long as your group of it consists of a tank or escort to also combat or complemented with a ranged troop, and then that power, that's really the philosophy of this. And why I like this is that it allows me to be very flexible with it. I can adjust on the fly. If something goes wrong, it's very forgiving for me because it has these 3 principles. So let's clear this off, clear markup. And here's one adaptation you can do with it, which is the queen walk. And how we're going to do this one with the first set of my range and power and escort. The queen walk is one of them. She's going to take this. Okay. And this is her responsibility. I'm going to use some funneling troops, my 1 baby dragon. Actually, I don't think I use a baby dragon in here. I think I use 2 P.E.K.K.As and a bit more witches. And it's another adaptation I do of this. But in the other 2 raids that I show you, I primarily am using a closed walk 3 P.E.K.K.A. kill squad. We're going to see 2 P.E.K.K.As on this. And I interchange my BK and my P.E.K.K.A. With the same principles of tank, escort, and then of course range troops and the power. So, but for this base, I don't have a baby dragon. I use just a wizard. I think I have 7 of them. So I use 2 wizards just to get my funnel going. And then the queen's gonna walk down, right? Excuse me. Going this way. So she'll get all this comfortably. CC line's not in play. Here's the second phase of the attack where you start ahead. You got to start another funnel for the combination of having a queen walking into a closed walk, so P.E.K.K.A. gets reinforced. On the other side of that, you want to have a flanking army. And that is what either the combination of a BK, witches, and wizards do, or a P.E.K.K.A. witches and wizards will do. For this example, I'm going to use 1 P.E.K.K.A. And I'm going to send my BK with my queen. But my P.E.K.K.A. is going to go right here. And he's going to escort witches 4 of them. Actually, do I do 4? Yeah, because I want 3 to go with my kill squad. This is my witch heavy version. And the witches overwhelm all this stuff. It will aggro the CC. If it's a hound, it's just titties. But if it's a Valkyrie, I could get a little nervous because it'll erase all the Larrys, go straight for the witch. But then that's the reason why I bring down a tank and escort. The PK or the P.E.K.K.A. is going to one-shot that thing. And I got reinforcement. I go a little bit heavier with the wizards. Just again, that ranged troop, because it could be a baby dragon in the air. And witches will not do a very good job bringing that down fast enough. But their job is to get all of this. And that's the flank. They'll be attacking this way. So what is the purpose of that P.E.K.K.A. and BK tank? Well, let's go back to my P.E.K.K.A. color right here. I think it's about, actually it's this one. His job, there could be giant bombs around here, right? Or even Teslas, probably a Tesla farm around here. But there could be giant bombs around here. Right out of golem, because the golem doesn't, it'll hit a wall. But the BK and the P.E.K.K.A. behave the same way. They're more likely to trip over that bomb, because the Larrys don't trip over the bomb. And that combination of overwhelming, and sometimes they get locked onto the P.E.K.K.A. or the tank, but then the Larrys come up and take care of that defense that's shooting them. And then now the next point defense in front of them is on a Larry. So there's that combination going back and forth, which is that overwhelming power of the tank, escort, ranged troop with the wizards, and the power of just basically the simple DPS and combined DPS of all the Larrys together. The queen walk down here I'm sorry, let's get these jumps going. So you got to jump right here. It's a queen walk into a open jump. Into a jump. And then another jump right down here. And it's not so much for the queen as it is for my P.E.K.K.A.s. And they need to go down early. You're going to have them raged. More than likely, you're going to use a rage on the walks, so don't plan on having 2. If you do get 2, it's awesome. I think I am able to. But you want to rage in here, because remember, raged bowlers, rage P.E.K.K.A.s, and rage combination of Larrys, because I got 3 witches coming in with me as well. All that stuff is going to make quick work of everything around here. And you don't want them to bang on the wall. You don't want to give them an excuse not to go, but you don't want to drop it too early and then landlock the queen or landlock the P.E.K.K.A.s, so to speak. So having that thing is really what it's for. They'll get all of this, and then we haven't accounted for this right side. So the thought process is, but when I'm standing in here, I can reach all these things with my queen and use my ability, and she wins the day. Not to mention, you got things still coming this way and complementing the kill squad here. Now I have a skeleton spell remaining, and that is to be dropped like the Witch Slap video on anything that is needed. I love having the max skeleton. Must be a max skeleton. That level 4 is way better than level 1 compared to a level 3 poison to a level 5. But everything's going to be distracting inward towards the end. So more than likely there might be maybe a Tesla around here. If I put my skeleton spell back here, all the splash damage will most likely be gone. Nothing but point up here. The skeleton is going to act like a great cleanup area from this side. So that's how we're going to do this one. We're going to back out of here, show it in motion, and then I'm going to show you another version of this, which is a P.E.K.K.A. heavy of it. So hang tight. We'll clear this off, and then we'll be right back. we're back. Here's the last drop, and then we'll look at nothing but raids for the last part of this video. Shout out to Huss. Thank you for letting me burn your base, buddy. Let me also just reinforce before we get started here, and I'll draw this up, and I'll talk about the different angles you can do. This does not work on every base. What you look for is bases that adapt towards all air defenses on one side, or in towards the core like this. You look for something like that where what really makes this raid work is the healer staying alive as much as possible. So look for a walk that you can start, like the Grundinator attack, and as well as witch slaps as well, because there's some of that fundamentals in there. But look for walk friendly starts. You don't have to walk very far. Remember, you're going to want to turn this into a closed walk. And then on the other side that you decide to flank with, you don't need healers for that, because all four are going on the walk. You just need a tank and some witches behind that. So looking at this, all this side right here is perfect for just the BK tank and the witches, because if I have healers, they can't reach these air defenses. My healers are going to get picked off as they walk down there, right? So if I put all my healers on this side and jump through here, or all my healers stay on this behind here as I'm walking this way, that's what you want to go for. That's what really sustains the raid. The other part is you can drop the, you can split it and deploy this as a witch slap. I'm about to show you in the last two raids 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, 5 witches. The last one we looked at was, I believe, 7 witches and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. And that's a witch slap variation of this. I've done it before. It's just, sometimes it's just not my favorite thing to do. So here's another thing you could do with 7 witches, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, okay? You put 2 healers this way, 2 healers that way, 3 witches of your 7, 3 of this way, and they basically get all this and go that way. So you guys are seeing it now, just like a witch slap would be. And then they go that way. And then you send your 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, and because there's no golem, that's the change. Like that. You got your P.E.K.K.A. here and your P.E.K.K.A. here, and then they eat inward, and then they can chew through the wall, because they're great wall breakers. And then you put a jump like that and a jump like this. But this would be your witch slap style deployment with a 2 P.E.K.K.A. in place of your golem. You have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and 1 witch to follow that up, and you only have 3 witches on the left side and right side, and the healers go on the outside to sustain those, and of course bowlers in the CC, all that good stuff. That's not what I'm going to do with this, so I just wanted to say that's the versatility of it, why I like this combination, adhering to the principles of tank, range, and then of course overwhelming power. I like this best with a closed walk. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to walk this way. And quite honestly, I believe I'm going to mess this up. I wanted to put a jump right here and just walk like that and have the flank go like this. For some reason, space, you guys are going to see it. I'm going to walk this way and all the way around. That's the walk for the queen. I'm going to use 1 baby dragon, which is probably a waste, but right there. And this is my funnel. I even might use a wizard. I don't recall. But my queen's job is to get this portion right here. Okay, like that. That's everything she will get. And this air defense will stay up, my healers stay up, and I'm good to go. Flanking force, my second funnel flanking will start here. BK, witches, 4 of them of the 5. Have them go like this. And then of course the whatever wizards I have remaining, not from funneling, but to reinforce, like that. And their job is to get all of this, like that. And then here's the jump. Here's the jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we aim for that thing right there. And there's your 7 tile jump. And then the other part is we do want to get over to this section. So I think I drop it here, but I should be aiming over on this side. I hope I drop it there. I don't really recall. That's where I should drop it, is up there. How about them apples? All right, and then rages. Let's plan on using one. Because if it's a hound, for time you have to do this. It is a walk, so you got to be careful on time if you're going to use a long walk. And we have a lot of time stoppers right here, so dedicate a rage if it's a hound, and it doesn't dedicate the rage for the period. Rage right here, and that'll make quick work of all this stuff. And then we're jumping into here with healers behind us, sustaining to eat from the inside right here while the flank comes this way. We're going to hold on to our skeleton to see where it's needed, when it's needed, to see what's in trouble. This is really ugly looking. Sorry about all that. But that is the plan for taking this down and using the brutal attack. Brute force. Hopefully those talking points were helpful for you. Have fun with it, man. I might even start doing more queen walk go wipes, like true go wipes. Because it's fun. Why not, right? Once again, it's we'll back out of here. We'll look at some of this in motion. I'll also do one live for you. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you're going to be better than a double. And I'll check you next time.